The Supreme Court tackles today the constitutionality of the controversial Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement with the U.S. AC Nicholls reports from the Supreme Court. Hi, AC.
That's right. My parties in cases questioning the legality of the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement will lay down their arguments on the bilateral deal before the Supreme Court this afternoon. The petitioners will have 30 minutes to present their case against the EDCA. Two sets of petitioners want the EDCA struck down, a group led by former Senators Rene Sagisag and Wilberto Tañada, and a group led by the Makabayan bloc of party list representatives. Acting Solicitor General Florin Hilbay, representing government respondents, will also be given 30 minutes to defend the EDCA. The EDCA is an agreement between the U.S. and the Philippines allowing American troops more access to Philippine military facilities. It seeks to further carry out the 1951 Mutual Defense Treaty, also allowing the U.S. to construct its own facilities and pre-position defense and disaster supplies. The bilateral deal was signed last April 28, hours before U.S. President Barack Obama arrived in the country for a 2-day state visit. Now, among the points of discussion later is whether the EDCA should be considered a treaty or an international agreement that would require Senate approval. The High Court also seeks to resolve whether provisions of the EDCA on the presence of U.S. military personnel and equipment are already covered in previous treaties. Also to be tackled is the issue on the, quote, agreed locations of detention of American troops facing charges in the Philippines as stated in the EDCA. The petitioners are convinced that such provisions will prevent the Philippine government from gaining custody over U.S. troops accused of crimes in the country. Now, in a related development, the Supreme Court denied a petition filed by the family of slain transgender woman Jennifer Laude, seeking to participate in EDCA cases for lack of merit. A U.S. Marine is the primary suspect in the controversial murder case, but the High Court found the pendency of criminal proceedings and issues unrelated to EDCA. Meantime, militant groups earlier held a protest against EDCA outside the Supreme Court. The debate on the EDCA is set to begin at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Mai?
Thanks, AC. AC Nicholls reporting from the High Court.